defense.
So it's the home team now. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Todd, and it's Rice in at the 4 spot. Here's Jemison. Check by T. Driving in. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's Moore. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Hodges has got 6.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Moore to the inside. Hansen, and the layup is good off the glass. Hansen's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Take it away. Here's Teague.
Get up to throw down.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact, and there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Jemison. Can they get it? And it's Cheatham with a rebound.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Out left to the wing. Ooh, Teague with the defensive effort.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Check by T. This one for 3. Minnesota again missing. Gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the 2nd. Oh, another one falls.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Here's Jemison. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Teague's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
No good on the free throw. And Minnesota making a change here. He hits the 2nd from the line. Here's Moore. Give him 8 points now. Cheatham. And yes, another basket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Over to the wing. Pass to Jemison. It's rebounded by Moore.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Hits a three-pointer.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Frazier. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
I'll tell you what, fast break points have been the story here.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Out on his own on the break. Here's Butler. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And here's Minnesota now. Here's Jemison to the left wing. Minnesota again missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Todd, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. And they're pushing it up. Here's Cheatham. He goes up.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
had the runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Jemison. Crafty move. It's rebounded by Moore. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Rice. To halt the run. Minnesota again missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And the three-pointer goes.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Minnesota shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Here's Cardinal. Checked by Teague. Stolen by Teague. And here's the fast break. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Cheatham. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
He's dropping the 3-ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Here's Jemison. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And Minnesota with some changes.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And in the second game of a back-to-back, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game, but the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled, and the players spoke up, and the league listened.
Minnesota shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Here's Joseph. Outside Tate. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Tate's got 7 points in the game. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Teague. And again, another assist.
He's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Pass to Phillips. Back to Joseph. Looking to end this cold spell. Rebounded by Frazier. Frazier's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Cheatham. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Joseph. The floater, and he takes it up and lays it in. Joseph has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Tries a 10-footer, and that one's long. Here's Cheatham. And it's in there.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Minnesota shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Here's Joseph. No good that time. Inside. And the basket by Cheatham.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Now Tate. 7 points in the game. Knocked loose. All alone on the break. Teague with the ball. Now right. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Tate against Teague. Outside Tate. Stolen by Teague. Pass to Hansen. 3-pointer. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Joseph. He's got 6, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Minnesota ball.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
A minute 20 left in the first half. Tate. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter. The balanced approach seems to be paying off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There's a minute 17 left in the second. Pass to Hansen. From outside the arc. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Joseph. Another steal. And they're on the break. Here's Cheatham. And hits a 3 from the wing.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Here's Joseph. He has 6. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Joseph has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Here's Joseph. 9 points in the game.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Teague. Drains the triple. Teague's got 39.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Here's Cheatham. Three-pointer. And another one. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Chicago matchup, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the home team.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.